is a certain gas with CP. Okay, equals 0.529 BTU per pound mass degree Rankine, and R equals 96.2. So yung CP, ibig sabihin niyan is specific heat at constant pressure. Yung CV naman is specific heat at constant volume. Okay, expands from 5 cubic feet and 80 degree Fahrenheit to 15 cubic feet while the pressure remains constant at 15.5 psi at absolute. Compute for T2. So again, so yung pressure naman ay constant. Okay, so ang hinahanap ay T2. Okay, so panggulo lang yung CP tsaka yung R. Okay, so again, so using yung general gas law or combined gas law. So P1 V1 over T1 equals P2 V2 over T2. Okay, so since we have a pressure being constant, so P1 and P2 will cancel out. Okay, so substitute. So V1, sabi niya, expands from, therefore that is your first volume, over T1. Okay, 80 naman. Okay, so 80 degree Fahrenheit plus 460. Okay, so make sure na uniform yung units before substituting sa mga solutions natin. Okay, equivalent to V2. So basta ratio and proportion, so dapat pare-parehas yung units. Making cubic feet yung volume, ganun din yung isang volume. Kung Rankine yung temperature, ganun din sa isa. Okay, so this is equivalent to 15. Pero tandaan, standard sa temperature natin, dapat naka-Rankine or Kelvin. Okay, so 15 over T2. Okay, so since naka-Rankine po ito, so yung makukuha natin dyan, na T2 is also in Rankine. Cubic feet. Okay, magka-cancel out. Shift solve. So we have your 15 times 80 plus 460. So this is divided by 5. The answer there would be 1,000 exactly sa choices. 620 Rankine. Okay, it is your letter C. And so magkasunod na general gas or combined gas. Combined gas ba or general gas? Paki-check na lang kung ano talaga yung proper name nito. Okay, so that would be your 21. Next one, number 22. Okay, so a mass of 5 kg is 100 meter above a given. So the tomb where local G is 9.75 meter per square second. Find the potential energy of the mass with respect to datum. Okay, so ang hinanap ay potential energy. Okay, so ito kung hindi mo memorize yung formula, so pwede mong gamitan ng unit analysis. Di ba pag pinagta-times natin yan lahat, so kilogram times meter per square second, alam natin that is Newton. Multiplied by meter, Newton meter. And then alam natin yung equivalent joule natin is Newton meter. So ibig sabihin, so nakakuha tayo ng formula, given that the potential energy is equivalent to, so we have your mass times gravity times height. So I think nagamit nyo yan sa mechanics. Potential, so ibig sabihin yung gumagana lang dyan na velocity or na acceleration is sa gravity. Okay, parang free fall kumbaga. Okay, so this is equivalent to your mass, 5 kg. Okay, multiplied by gravity. So again, pag may binigay po or in-state sa problem, yun yung gagamitin. Okay, hindi yung memorize mo na 9.81. Multiplied by, so 100 meters. Okay, so direct substitution. So we have 5 by 9.75 and then by 100. Okay, answer there is 4,875 joules. Okay, so from the choices, corresponds to letter A. Okay, so that is our answer. Okay, so that's number 22. Next number, so number 23. Okay, so another name of, sige. Okay, so number 23. So another name of reversible adiabatic process is also known as your isentropic, letter A. Okay, again, as isometric, constant volume, isobaric, constant pressure, isothermal, constant temperature. So yung mga keywords ko kasi dyan, yan, thermal. So thermal, temperature, bar. Bar is pressure. So metric, okay, volume. Okay, so anyway, so number 24. And so a certain gas with CP, okay, and R expands from 5 feet and 80 degree Fahrenheit to 15 feet while the pressure remains constant at 15.5 psi. So ano yung tanong? Okay, ang hinahanap, so parang putol yung problem. Okay, so ang hinahanap dyan is the temperature and then yung H. So yung H natin, that is the enthalpy. Okay? So nahin na lang muna natin si temperature. So pag ganyan po yung problem, and dalawa yung hinahanap, so tignan mo na lang yung trend ng choices. Dito as we can see, so automatically yung H natin 122 na. So ibig sabihin, kahit pag ko nang isolve si H, so ang gagawin ko na lang dyan, isolve ko lang yung T. Okay, kasi yan lang naman yung naiiba. Ayan. So since we have a constant pressure, okay, so sabi niya, while the pressure remains constant. Okay, so again, so ano lang naman yan kumbaga combined yung formula mo. So basta lagi mong gamitin or pwede mong gamitin yung mga general or mga combined gas law natin. Okay, so or yung mga Boyle's law, Gay-Lussac's, and Charles law. Okay, so pwede mong i-incorporate yan sa mga bawat formula natin. Basta nakabasa ka ng ganito. Okay, yung mga constants. Okay, depende sa problem. Kung pressure yung constant, kung volume or temperature. So since constant P, so that is isobaric process. Okay, so since isobaric, so again, so gawin na lang natin muna yung technique. So P1 V1 over T1 is P2 V2 over T2. So since constant si pressure, so alisin ko siya. Constant pressure is Charles law. Okay, so from that, substitute. So we have your V1, so 5 cubic feet. Tama ba? Expands from, troubleshoot naman to. Okay, dapat ito ay naka-cubic. Kasi di ba parang kanina, so expands volume. Okay, compress volume. Okay, dapat volume po yung mga yan. So troubleshoot, so dapat 5 cubic foot. Tapos 15 cubic foot. Okay, so anyway, so substitute. So we have your 5. Okay, so divided by T1. So anyway, wala naman yung effect sa solving natin. So basta naintindihan mo lang na dapat yan ay volume. Okay, so divided by T1. So T1 is ilan? Okay, we have your 80. Okay, so again, converting that into Rankine, so we must add 460. Okay, so 80 plus 460 Rankine. So this is equivalent also to your 15 cubic feet. So this is divided by T2. From that, so your T2 now, so is equivalent to 15 times 80, then plus 460 divided by 5. So answer there, so parang parehas nung kanina. 1,620 Rankine. Parang ganyan po, no? So wag mo nang hanapin. So in case din na kunwari magkakaiba yan, kunwari ito 122, 121, 120, 119. Pero magkakaiba naman yung T2. So wag mo nang hanapin to. Kaya automatic A na yung sagot. Okay? So that's the answer. In case naman na vice versa or nakabaliktaran, kunwari, pare-parehas yung temperature na 1620, troubleshoot also the choices. That must be 1000. Okay, in case naman na pare-parehas si temperature, ang magkakaiba lang ay yung enthalpy natin, so pwede natin gamitin yung formula. Okay, or yung calculation naman kapag isobaric. Okay, tandaan natin, so also, pag isobaric process, so yung Q natin is delta H. Okay, equivalent to delta H. Okay, Okay, kasi pag isobaric, so yung work natin is 0, tama? Okay, kaya Q is delta H. Okay, so that is equivalent to yung parang yung ginamit natin kanina. Sa internal pala yan. So basta tandaan sa isobaric process, so ito, I think work done here is 0. Okay, so anyway, so this is also equivalent to M. Okay, so again, since isobaric, so gagamitin natin Cp. Okay, kapag isometric, Cv. This is delta T. Okay, so this is also equivalent to yours. So anyway, so kahit di mo na ito gawin dito sa number 24. Okay, in case lang no na magkakaiba yung R natin or yung 8 delta H natin. Okay, so substitute. So we have your, ayun nga lang, so wala pa palang value ng mass. So gamitan nyo muna ng PV equals MRT. Okay, so pwede nyong gamitin yung first condition or second condition. So kayo na lang po ang gumawa dito. So yung makukuha nyong mass dyan ay 0.2148 pound mass. Tama na, so PV equals MRT. Given naman yung R. Okay, so anyway, so we have your 0.2148. So multiplied by Cp. So it is 0.529. So lagyan natin ng unit. So pound mass multiplied by 0.529 BTU. So per pound mass Rankine, then multiplied by delta T. Okay, so yung nakuha natin 1620 minus, so convert natin to 80 plus 460. So 80 plus 460, 540. Okay, so minus 540. Rankine. So cancel out si pound mass kay Rankine. Will also cancel out. So again, kayo na lang po maglagay dito. So gamitin nyo yung PV equals MRT. So makukuha nyo po ito. Okay, so ang gamitin nyo na lang siguro yung first condition. Okay, so P1, B1, tsaka T1. Yan, so from that, let's try to prove. So 0.2148, so times 0.529. In case lang na magkakaparehas yung temperature. Okay, pero magkakaiba yung H. Pero in number 24 alone, so okay na tong solution na to. Okay, so 122.72. Approximately 122.83. Okay, BTU. So na-prove. And so that would be your letter A. Sige, so kindly take note of 23 and 24. Okay, so let's proceed on number 25. So number 25 is still isobaric pa rin siya. Okay, so a frictionless piston cylinder device contains a saturated liquid vapor mixture of water at 100 degrees Celsius. So during a constant pressure process, 600 kilojoule of heat is transferred to the surrounding air at 25 degrees Celsius. As a result, so part of the water vapor contained in the cylinder condenses. Determine the entropy change of the water. Okay, so again, so since constant pressure, so that is an isobaric process. Copy na lang natin to. Okay, so for isobaric process, and so the change in entropy naman, so formula. So this is equivalent to, so yung mga yan, medyo malalim na I think na termo. So MCP. Okay, so multiplied by ln. Pero sinasama lang natin kasi in case na may mamit tayong ganyan sa boards. Okay, T2 divided by T1. Sa isang keyword dito or isang palatandaan, so pag gumagamit ka ng formula ng mga ln, kung ano yung constant, wala po yun sa formula. Madalas. Okay, wala siya sa ln. Okay, parang dito. So since isobaric, yung ln mo, yung nasa loob niya, temperature. Okay? So, or, again, so similarly, so pwede rin natin gamitin, the change in entropy is also dQ divided by dt. So, parang yung kanina. Okay, so that is also the change in energy divided by the change in temperature. Okay, energy and then temperature. Okay, so depende po ulit doon sa given sa problem. So, ang pwede natin gamitin is ito. Okay, yung dQ divided by dt. Okay, so since yan po yung available sa problem. So, binigay na, no? So, heat. Okay, tapos meron na tayong temperature dito. So, syempre, hindi yung surrounding temperature yung gagamitin. So, it is the temperature of the water. Okay, or of the liquid. So, yan naman ang hinahanap. Entropy change of the water. Okay, so therefore, so the change in S now. So, this is equivalent to, okay, we have your change in heat. So, again, so assuming 0 initial, so that is 600 kilojoule. Okay, so divided by the temperature is 100, assuming po ulit na 0 initial, plus 273 Kelvin. Take note, negative. Okay, so bakit po negative? So since it is transferred to. Okay, so di ba ang hinahanap, water. Okay, pero yung heat natin, tinransfer sa surrounding. So ibig sabihin, yung magiging entropy ng water natin is negative. Okay, kung sinabi po sana dyan, transferred to water, then your answer is negative. Or sorry, positive. But since it is transferred to air, negative yung sagot natin dyan. Okay, so kumbaga loss, no? Nag-loss si water. Or, tama, nag-loss si water. Yung energy niya, binigay niya sa air. So, ibig sabihin, maglo-loss. Ayan, so that is 600. So, divided by, okay, it is either letter B or letter D. So, kung alam mong i-identify kung ano yung sign niya, pwede ka nang mag-cancel ng dalawa. Okay, that is 1 point or negative 1.61 kilojoule per Kelvin. Okay, letter B. Mahirap si thermodynamics, lalo na pag mga ganito, mga work done, mga entropy, tapos meron pa tayong mga process. Pero pag combined gas law, tapos mga ideal gas law, mga conversion ng temperature, so yun yung mga dapat kinakabisado natin. Yan, that's number 25. So, lalo kung gustong mag-top, so dapat i-pursue natin yung mga may hirap na topics. Okay, so that's number 25. Next one, number 26. So, vessel of capacity 3 cubic meter contains 1 kilogram mole of nitrogen gas at 90 degrees Celsius. So, calculate CP and CV if K equals 1.4. So, dito po, kapag dalawa yung unknown, so sa lahat po ng subject, no? Sa isang problem, tas dalawa din sa choices, tapos may relation doon sa dalawang unknowns. So, kahit isa lang yung ilagay mong formula, tapos mag-calculate ka na lang. Kunwari, so basic example. Okay, so kunwari sa EE, no? So meron kang given na voltage. Okay, tapos ang hinahanap current, tapos resistance. Okay, ang gagawin mo lang dyan, so kunwari current is unknown, resistance is unknown. Okay, ikakalp mo lang doon sa choices. Kunwari, V equals 220 volts. Okay, ipoprove mo na lang yan. So IR, okay, calc choices. Okay, pag dalawa po yung unknown. Okay, so basta may relation na yung dalawa. So I think magagamit nyo ito, lalo na magagamit nyo rin ito sa EE. So meron pong isang lecture doon sa DC circuits na pwede siyang gamitan ng calc. Okay, so ganun po yung concept natin. Okay, ganun din sa mathematics. Kunwari, X and Y yung hinahanap. Okay, so pwede mong i-calc. Ayan, so maximize natin kasi wala tayong halos Caltex sa ESAS. Okay, so dapat alam lang natin yung relation. Okay, so meron tayong relation between CP and CV. Okay, so yun lang. Pag di mo alam, wala kang ikakalp. Okay, which is yung R natin. So R is equivalent to CP minus CV. Okay? So R is the gas constant. Yung R bar, yun yung universal. So pwede mong gawin, kunin mo yung R. Okay, so memorize mo naman yung universal gas constant, tapos siguro memorize yung nitrogen, 14 I think. Okay, so but medyo matagal po yun. So meron pa tayong isang relation given that yung K natin. K is also Cp over Cv. Given na po sa choices or sa problem natin. Ito na yung fastest way. Calc. Diba kasi usually, so ang ginagamit natin dito, since meron kang 2 equations dyan, tsaka 2 unknown, so gagawa ka pa ng equation 1, tsaka equation 2. Okay, pero again, kapag dalawa po yung hinahanap sa problem, mag-generate ka lang ng isang equation, given that may relations doon sa dalawang unknown, then calc na. Okay, just like ito. So 1.4, puprove lang natin, equals Cp over Cv. So pero dapat hindi ka lang nagre-rely dito kasi minsan lahat satisfied or minsan dalawa yung satisfied. Okay? So but in this problem alone, isa lang po yung magsasatisfy dyan. And so let's try. Let's say x is Cp and then y is Cv. Let's calc letter A. So okay naman, no? So kapag nagdi-divide tayo, dapat parehas ng unit pag kumukuha ng ratio. So okay naman po siya. Okay, x is 1.039 and y is 0.742. Okay, this is 1.4. Ayan na yung sagot. Okay, so letter A. Pero syempre, so kapag kayo po yung nagta-trial and error, kaya nga trial and error, i-try natin lahat. Sige, 1.87, so 1.4, 1.87. Okay, next, letter C. So calc 1.039, then 0.724. So this is 1.44. Siyempre yung closest. Okay, then calc 1.390. Then 0.724. 1.92. Ibig sabihin, so closest answer is letter A. Tama na yan. Kung gusto mong i-prove, so ang pwede mong gawin, kunin mo yung R dito, tapos 2 equations, 2 unknown ka. It will give you the same answer. Okay, so that's your number 26. Next number, so 27. Okay, so in a container, so having a volume, siguro, sige, solve natin. Of 70.85 liters contains oxygen gas at a pressure of 861.6 kPa. When the temperature is 24 degrees Celsius, so oxygen leaks from the drum until the pressure drops to 689.3 kPa. Okay, so while the temperature remains constant, and temperature remains constant, ibig sabihin isothermal. So how much oxygen leaked out of the container? Okay, so ilan daw yung nag-leak? And so para mahanap yung nag-leak, syempre, so ang gagawin natin dyan, i-compare natin. So yung mass, okay, so yung mass ng second condition doon sa mass ng first condition. Okay, kumbaga, so yun yung change in mass. Okay, so kunin natin si M2 at saka si M1. So oxygen gas, so ideal gas po yan. Okay, so using the ideal gas law, so PV equals MRT. Okay, doon po tayo sa first condition. So at P1 is 861.6 kPa. Okay, we just substitute. So we have 861.6. Okay, so kilopascal. So ang gawin ko na lang po. So again, so you don't need to follow my solution. No? So kung mas gusto mo yung ibang process pero the same answer, pwede. So gagamitin ko na lang is yung R, which is 0.0821. Okay, so liter, ATM per mole Kelvin. Okay, so ito yung gas constant. Okay, kung gusto mo naman yung iba, tapos nag-adjust ka na lang sa volume, no problem with that. Okay, so doon ka sa mas comfortable. Ayan, so times 1 ATM. So divided by, so 101.325 kPa. Okay, so kinonvert ko siya kasi ATM po yung gagamitin ko dito later on. Multiplied by the volume, so it is 70.85 liters. Okay, so this is equivalent to, we have your unknown mass 1, multiplied by R. Okay, so again, ang gagamitin natin dyan is oxygen. So ibig sabihin, so R of the oxygen, that is a diatomic molecule, so that is universal gas constant divided by yung molecular weight niya. So doing that, so we have your 0.0821 liter. So ATM per mole Kelvin. So pwede kang mag-stick doon sa 8.314. No problem. Ganun naman sa conversion or unit analysis. So iba-iba po tayo ng way. If you want to follow my solution, pwede. Kung meron kang other solution na magbibigay ng the same answer, so okay lang din. Okay, so this is divided by mass or molecular weight of oxygen. So again, that is a diatomic. So 2 times 16 grams per mole. Okay, so then multiplied by the change and the T, which is 24. So 24 plus 273. Naka-Kelvin measure. Okay, so kPa will cancel. ATM will also cancel. Along with liters, mole, Kelvin. Okay, matitira na lang po dyan is grams. Paki-shift solve na lang. Yung mass natin at the first condition is 790.64 grams. Okay. So next. So sa M2 naman, so the same formula. Magbabago lang yung pressure na gagamitin. Okay, yung P2 nyo dyan ay 689.3 kPa. Okay, so tapos, so yung T2, so since constant temperature, so still 24 plus 273. Yung volume, the same. Okay, so the same lang po yan. So wala namang sinabi, no, na binago mo rin yung volume. Okay, yung V2 mo pa rin is 70.85 liters. Okay, so using those formula or those given, so makukuha nyo yung mass 2. Paki-compute na lang. Okay, that is 632.53 grams para masolve pa natin yung iba. Ito, no, so gamitin. Okay, substitute nyo po ulit siya sa PV equals MRT. Okay, so from that, so kunin na natin yung nag-leak na mass. So that is also equivalent to, we have your 790 or 632.53. Okay, then minus 790.64. Okay, grams. So may explain naman natin yan bakit negative, kasi nga nag-click, no? So ibig sabihin nabawasan. Okay, so yung ating mass, so it is negative 158.11 grams. Approximately letter B. Okay, so negative means leak. Okay, so letter B. Okay, so that's number 27. We'll just substitute this one also sa PV equals MRT. So the same pa rin yung R natin, So hindi naman nagbago yung gas. Oxygen pa rin siya.